Alright guys, I'm headed back from Lander and the Task Force on Digital Information Privacy. Had a really good meeting. Lander's beautiful as always. Not quite as good looking as House District number 1, but they try. So, covered lots of things. Like I said, it's the Task Force on Digital Information Privacy. So, primarily our big stick has been there protecting your rights when dealing with the government. At any level. Last year we passed legislation dealing with all forms and levels of government in the state of Wyoming, and they have to develop policies on how they're going to handle that data that they collect off of you, whether it's your water bill from your city or it's anything to do with your tax assessments there at for your property at the county level. That passed last year, so it's not something that we really need to rehash. At the next meeting, we'll be getting with cities, towns, and counties, and ETS, who are going to give us an update as far as how that's being implemented, how things are going with it. So that'll be pretty interesting. The main stick on this deal was students, student accounts, and student privacy as far as who it belongs to. And you know, we've got a real bone of contention there in regards to the University of Wyoming and the community colleges that have an issue too, because they deal with research data, and a lot of their research it does belong to the university. So we've got to try to cut this line in between, because the real concern is, and what we're trying to saw off here, is the fact that current practices would allow for, I'm not saying they're happening, they've happened in the past, but they would currently allow for those emails at the university level to be searched and crime to be found happening in the in those emails. Basically someone saying, well, you know, this is the crime that we committed, what have you. Well, currently that would be allowed for the university to turn that information over to the University of Wyoming PD, and that to me just barks right up an unconstitutional tree that goes against the fourth. No illegal search and seizures. I think that one's pretty clear, and so we're really trying to work hard with the University of Wyoming and trying to find a suitable level where they feel that their interests are being protected. At the same time, we're protecting the rights of these students. Ultimately, that's our only job as government, is to protect the rights of citizens from being infringed on. So we're going to get that hammered out. That's going to happen. Like I said, we talked about this digital accounts, the privacy there within. As far as the students are concerned and their teachers, you know, we don't want to have a law that's wide open, so we're effectively putting teachers or administrators in effect as law enforcement. That's not their job, and we shouldn't burden them with that. So what this law is going to ask them to do is to ensure that they contact the parents. That's what we're asking for here. Contact law enforcement if someone's breaking the law. Just don't take someone's cell phone from them and go through it. That's not your position. So we're gonna be running that one again, and that's good news. We'll be working that one over on the next meeting in August. That's good news. Another issue. Well, we went over several other issues. Ransomware, which is terrifying. Basically, hackers create software to lock companies and municipalities out of their software, so they can't use any of their machines in exchange for a ransom. If you give us money, we'll give you the encryption key to get back into your software, and that's horrible. So we're trying to figure out what, if anything, we can do to help with that situation. And we'll be getting a presentation on that in the next one in August. Lots of really good debate. We heard from a lot of different school districts who provided pretty invaluable information. That was all good. Excellent information. That's really about it for me. I'm going to be, this weekend, I'm going to be running around the district. I'm going to be at the Sundance Expo on Saturday. I really look forward to seeing you there. I'll have a bunch of material with me. I'll have some signs there if you'd like some. I will have my laptop with me, so if there's any bills you want to go over from this last session or you want to talk about, please come and see me, and I'm more than happy to do so. After all, you're my boss. And then it's Saturday afternoon-ish. We'll probably bug out of there about 3 o'clock, right around there from Sundance. We're gonna head over to Beulah. Beulah has Testy Fest going on, which if you don't know about Testy Fest, that is a Rocky Mountain oyster feed, and a really good time. Beulah always puts on a heck of a good time. There's gonna be live bands there. It's really gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, I'll be packing my signs there too, and any kind of information you might like on me, or if you want to just talk politics, talk shop, that'd be great. Anyhow, we'll see you around House District 1. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will be sure to get right back to you. Thank you much. Bye.